So this is the floor area with some open boxes. Somebody's comparing the Crager slots with the Crager SS's with the center lines. And so we have the boxes open on the floor along with some other boxes that we've made. Okay, next. So this is our tire display. And these are boxes I found on the internet and printed out. And then what we did was, obviously we actually have the real, not the real, but the wheels that would go along with each box here, and they're all period correct, like, you know, the Hurricanes and stuff like this that were all back in the day, the center lines, the SS's. And this is all made from one block of, well, actually 3 blocks. That's a block, this is a block, and this is a block. But when you look at it from the front, because we also added some actual cardboard boxes, these are actual cardboard boxes here, then you can tell it looks like a whole bunch of boxes, but it's not. Hey guys, I'm going to show you a little trick if you're kind of new to diorama building or whatever, and you want to know how I make all these boxes and everything else, and you know, all these little containers, and how do I make all these boxes for different products. So let me just show you. So I'm going to make one here because I need to make some boxes for the tires or for the wheels that I am going to have sold in my Speed Shop 124. So we all know, if you don't know, so the scale for 125th is basically 1 inch equals 2 feet. So here we have a Crager wheel from one of my model kits. So we're going to be putting some wheels for sale here. So let's see. So we take this, and this little metal T-bar, or this L bar, is awesome. So let's see. Well, let's look this up. So here's the 1 inch. So from there to there is 1 inch. So we are looking at a wheel to scale is about 3/4 of an inches. Let's see. So we got about 3/4 of an inch, and we know it's going to be square 3/4 of an inch because it's a round wheel. So basically the box that a Crager wheel is going to come in is going to be, to scale will be 2 foot by 2 foot, but we don't worry about that right now. All we're worried about is it's a 1 inch by 1 inch box. Okay, so we need to make a 1 inch by 1 inch square box. Now that we know that, we're going to go onto Google and search for, that's a Crager SS wheel. This particular wheel here, they make them by American Racing or whatever too. This may be an American Racing, but I think it's a Crager SS. So we're going to look up Crager SS wheels. Looking up Crager, I think I spelled it backwards. Let's see. Is it CR? I think it's CRAE. AE. Let's see. Crager SS wheels. Yep. So it's, oh, Crager, there's no E. Okay, there. So Crager SS wheels. But we're looking for the box. We're not looking for the wheels, but we'll take what we can get the first to start with. Okay, there we go. All right, so here is what the box looks like. Crager SS wheel. So we know that there's your box. So first thing is right click, save image as, and we're going to save this onto our desktop right there. And we're going to put in here Crager SS wheel box. So I'm going to save that first. So now I know what the wheel box looks like. If I have to make it myself or need the side of it. So now we're going to go up to images, click on images, and there's an old school wheel box. Okay, so let's go down here, and what are these? So we see these right there, but we also see these, and this, oh man, I'm just kind of curious. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna save this image as well. Let's save this image here and put old, because that looks like an old picture of Crager wheel box. All right, save this to desktop. Now I don't save to the cloud for a lot of reasons, because mostly I put everything into external hard drives. All right, let's go down here. Okay, so there's another copy of the box. So let's save that image as old Crager box 2. And then we're just going to sit here and go down here until we find a picture of the Crager box. Now that's neat right here. What is this? Bell parts. This is the Crager. Let's copy that. Save as. I think that's a poster, but we might be able to use that on the wall. So we're going to put Crager SS. Oh, poster. Save that one. Now this here is a sticker, but the nice thing is it actually has the Crager wheels logo on it. So we're going to save this too. Save image as. Let's see. Save image as Crager logo poster. So the bottom line is, going through here, there's another poster, because we don't know what we're going to want to use. And we don't know what we're going to find. We may have to make our own box, or we can just use a carton if we want. How about that? That looks like that could be a box. So we're going to save that one, definitely. Save image as Crager box top, because I think that may be what we end up using to make a box. Hey, is it going to be the exact same box? Probably not. Will anybody know by looking at our diorama? No, they won't. Okay. And so let me search through here, and then I will come back when I said we'll find. If we don't find a box, we can create one. And there we go. This is what we're looking for. See how somebody puts these here? Now we have Crager rims. Save image as Crager stars and stripe box. And there we go. That's what we needed. So save. Now we're going to just pop on it. See if we could save a bigger version of it. Save image as Crager wheels box better. JPEG. Okay. All right, guys, so we went ahead and we found the image that was a box. So I went in and I cut it with the cut tool on Adobe Photoshop. I pulled it out so that I just see this part, which is on the box. Now this is on the box. Now what I did is I transferred that piece here and I duplicated there. Then I went back here and all I did was cut the top of this box off part here, and then I made the flaps there, 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 and there. And once we transfer this piece here, then we made this. Now I saw a picture of the box. You see a picture of the box. The sides look like they're white. I'm going to make them a little different because, hey, it's my model and I can. So I made all the flaps say Crager, 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 Crager. Then I duplicated it 4 times. I'm also doing the same thing with the old box, which is nice because it's a crinkly old box here. And then once I print it out, it prints out to a nice gloss piece of paper here. And then we just cut all the ends and all the tabs. And then once you cut the tabs, you build it into a box, and voila, you have a box. So there you go. That's how you do it. It doesn't cost anything except for maybe 20 minutes of time. So if you can see, that's a solid blue square that I cut. Now we're putting all the different boxes and making it look like by using pieces of wood like that, where it looks like the different boxes. So we have American wheels here, we've got Crager here, we've got Centerline. So we made all these different printouts. And then we're just cutting them into pieces, and we're going to put them along this whole strip here. And this strip here will make it look like a whole bunch of the tire boxes are there. Then we're going to put the tires with the rims on top of those. So, but yeah, we've got a whole bunch of tire boxes to make. And this will just look like a whole row of boxes with some sticking out and everything else. So it's just an illusion. And we're still working on helmet boxes here. But we'll show you how to do all this. It's real easy. Like I said, it's just a piece of balsa wood with some squares cut off. It's a 1 inch by 1 inch piece of balsa wood. And that's basically gives you a 2-foot box. And then you just have to put the different boxes next to each other, and it will look like a whole line of boxes with tires and rims on top. All the different cuts that we get. So we just, we made these boxes. Now, the design for the boxes that we made, like over here, here's one that's a Crager box. Here's one that is an American Racing box that's closed. Here's an American Racing box that is open, and we can put a wheel in that American Racing box there. So we're just going to go with Centerlines, American Racing, and Crager. We have 2 different American Racing boxes, 2 different Crager boxes, and Centerline boxes. And we're just going to make this display because then we're going to put these tires up sitting on top of the boxes like that, and then that will be our tire display. So and this is just a solid piece of wood here. This is solid, and we measure them. The nice thing is these boxes, for the most part, all these wheels would fit in a 2 foot by 2 foot box, which to scale is 1 inch by 1 inch. So all these boxes can just be 1 inch by 1 inch by a half an inch. But just like real ones, if you have smaller rims, like smaller Cragers, then you might have a fatter rim right there. So we're just making different rim boxes. So these would be the rims, and this will be the display for tires in our in our speed shop. The bottom piece is a single piece of wood, as you can see from the back. It's just a big solid piece of wood, and then these are 2 other solid pieces of wood. And then what we did is we just pasted on all the different labels that we created from Crager, Centerline, American Racing. And so we're gonna, then right now, next thing we'll do is we're gonna put some tires on here. And then this will be the display for the tires, or for the wheels inside the speed shop rather. So you're looking at maybe $1.10 total cost to print a couple color sheets on the printer and a piece of balsa wood. So pretty cool, huh? I think it looks really good. All right, next. So this is the floor area. With some open boxes. Somebody's comparing the Crager slots with the Crager SS's with the center lines, and so we have the boxes open on the floor along with some other boxes that we've made. Okay, next. So this is our tire display, and these are boxes I found on the internet and printed out. And then what we did was, obviously, we actually have the real, not the real, but the wheels that would go along with each box here, and they're all period correct, like, you know, the Hurricanes and stuff like this that were all back in the day, the center lines, the SS's. And this is all made from 1 block of, well, actually 3 blocks. That's a block, this is a block, and this is a block. But when you look at it from the front, because we also added some actual cardboard boxes, these are actual cardboard boxes here, then you can tell it looks like a whole bunch of boxes, but it's not. Okay, so there you go. That's how you do it. It doesn't cost anything except for maybe 20 minutes of time. All right, guys, thanks a lot.